3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up, crew? I wanted to start today off with a little bit of real talk. I've been having lately this internal dialogue about what I'm doing, what I want to be doing, who I want to be. It's been something that I've always thought about throughout my life, and right now it's just been a little bit more prevalent. Obviously, I'm doing a lot of stuff. If you've been in the crew for a long time, you know that, and by a long time I mean a few months, you know that I set this channel up for 3 reasons: fitness, food, and creative. 2 of those things I am very, very passionate about. That is fitness. I do want to increase my fitness, and basically the question I want to answer is it possible? And that's not just for like qualifying for regionals, although that's probably the biggest what if, but it's also, is it possible for me to increase my capacity? Is it possible for me to clean 400 pounds and then jerk it? Is it possible for me to do gymnastic moves that are typically not big man friendly? And then the other side is creative. I love editing video. Things for clients. I love putting together my own personal stuff on the vlog. Lately, that has been, in itself, the creative side has been a very, very tough battle. A fight for my time, basically. The fitness thing is sort of a third factor that plays a little bit of a role here and there, and that's, wanting to be the best athlete I can be. But lately I've been doing so much video editing, whether it's for my vlog or for a client, that fitness ends up on the back burner. Obviously, it doesn't help that I am a stay-at-home dad. Not that it's something that I would ever take away, that I would ever replace, because I could easily find a way to put Dylan in daycare, obviously. It's not like she's not ready or anything. So, bringing it on back, because I like to ramble. So that brings up the question of, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? What do I want to be doing? So I'm having this, and I don't know yet still. I am still young. I'm 28, turning 29 next month. So it's that question of, what am I doing? I spend a lot of time editing video when I could be spending some of that time working out or working on my weaknesses for CrossFit, or training so that those weaknesses aren't even a factor. I cannot definitively say that after the Open is done, that I will make the choice to dedicate 100% to fitness. I do need to sit down and sort of have this discussion with myself, and maybe even ask Sarah for her opinion, maybe ask a friend for their opinion. I wanted to qualify for the 2018 regionals. That would be an epic, most amazing thing for me to accomplish. Starting in the CrossFit journey, I went and judged for the 2012 regional in California, and I took an Instagram picture and I said next year. It didn't happen, obviously, but I didn't have the right mindset or the right understanding of what I needed to do to get there. Now I'm slightly more equipped, I have a little bit more experience under my belt, and I sort of understand what I'm trying to do. But I still don't know what that really, really means. And I'm sorry if this is really, really blabby and kind of going in circles, but there's this thought of, I want this channel to grow, and can I do that if I let go of one of those elements? Dylan's getting crazy with her puff. Let's just say that I need to figure out what my priority is so that I can help focus this channel more and not have such a chaotic, what the heck is going on situation all the time. Unless that's what you like. If that's what you like, let me know in the comments. If you think it would help for me to actually focus in and either do more creative and not worry too much about fitness and just let that happen as it goes, or if you'd rather me try to get as close as possible as I can to qualifying for regionals and maybe let go of the creative side a little bit more. And that doesn't mean that it's going to change how the videos are edited. It would just mean that maybe I let that go and I try to find a partner in this and see if somebody who has editing skills and that I can maybe teach how I like to do it. But I don't know if I have the ability to do that. That in my soul hurts a little bit to think about potentially doing that. I'm realizing after the fact that I meant to, I lost the train of thought having switched spots and time. I sort of went down this rabbit hole in the room, and then when I came here, I was hoping to pick it back up and realign what I was thinking. The three aspects of my life right now are YouTube, fitness, trying to qualify for regionals or at least elevate my fitness higher, and being an independent videographer. Obviously there's another aspect which I mentioned earlier, and that's being a stay-at-home dad and taking care of Dylan, but I view that as something I can't change that, right? Like, obviously, as I did say too, contradiction. I can change that. I don't want to. Sarah and I decided to make this what I'm doing. So with that aside, obviously that takes up a lot of my time as well. It's trying to figure out what do I want to do and be, and am I going to be a YouTuber that's trying to get to that 1 million subscriber mark or higher? Or am I going to dedicate a lot of my time to trying to qualify for regionals the way that you should? If you actually want to be a professional at something, as I've said before, if you want to master something, you have to put the time in. And this still segues into Monday. Or do I want to make an income or a living doing video work for actual clients? And then of course I have these thoughts of like, maybe there's a way I can marry some of those. Fitness and vlogging go together, but vlogging takes up a lot of time in the day. Like, I don't know if you've seen other vloggers talk about it, but if you're doing it daily, so it takes a lot of time. So putting those two together, vlogging and fitness, is only going to get me halfway to where I want to be for fitness. And of course the vlogging side sort of just, that gets more attention than the fitness. That's what's up. I wanted to make sure that was in there. So it's this internal dialogue of what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? How am I going to get there? What do I need to do now to get there? And nothing's going to be decided now. I hope to have a better idea after the Open is finished, after I've sort of gotten past this hurdle to where I can reset and plan for the season of 2018. If that makes sense. What is that face? Yeah, move on. Listen, what? Puff, puff, party, puff, puff, party.